She's a 17-year-old from Ukraine.
I have to believe this is a lot of people's favorite to win the competition. She's a true all-around gymnast without a weak event. Always scores well on the uneven bars. I think the judges love her difficulty, like that full over the bar, and her perfect form. This is better than ever. Oh, right as I said it. She separated her legs a little bit. So far, that is the only form deduction. Only two minor deductions in the routine. Little hop on the landing and a leg separation on the release move.
We always marvel at her wonderful technique. Well, this is actually one move where her technique is not that great. She twists a little early, and because of that, ends up shorter rotation and has to take a hop on the landing.
Well, the judges award Podkoapyeva 9.812, and that puts her in second. Still in the second rotation of the women's all-around competition, Lilia Podkoapyeva from Ukraine, next up on beam, an event she won gold at the European Cup this year.
She needs better than a 9.675 to take the lead from Milosevic, and she can do it on this event.
Earlier on the bars, American Carrie Strug earned a 9.762.
The best part of this routine is her presentation. Everything is picture perfect. Now watch this. Pike open, down to the balance beam. Perfect. She came into this competition very well prepared. That's an unfortunate break. Be interesting to see how much the judges deduct, because she did recover well.
Amazing how many gymnasts today have had silly little errors. Things you don't expect in competition.
There's one of the most difficult dismounts off beam. Full twisting double back. Great routine. What a shame. Here's the problem, too. If they take a significant enough deduction on that, she won't get credit for that combination. And if that's her only gymnastics acrobatic series, then she could lose 1/10 of a point for the special requirement, too. As we look at this, understand the judges have an entirely different perspective. They sit down on the floor, to the side. From this angle, it looks much worse, because we can really see how far she's off as she goes into this jump. She recovers so quickly, though, it's hard to say what the judges are going to do.
Well, she had a big finish. This is a full twisting double back. She gets up and over so quickly, it rotates very nicely. Wow.
Well, the judges say that routine was worth a 9.787.
Oh, I think that score is a little high.
Podkoapyeva from Ukraine. She's been in second place at the end of the last two rounds. She needs more than a 9.75 to take the lead from Milosevic.
This is a crucial routine for Lilia. I've seen her have trouble with it sometimes in the past on the landings and stepping out of bounds. She has so much power. What an incredible first tumbling run. A double front with a half twist. We've never seen that in competition before these World Championships. Particularly with the addition of that first tumbling run, she has a great array of difficulty. She's performed this routine for some time now. She certainly has it down pat and perfected.
last tumbling run.
The important landing in the meet for her.
Nice.
There it is. She worked for that, too. She really had to pull that last somersault around.
She's having one terrific day.
Bart, I said earlier, she really came to this competition well prepared, in great shape. This is outstanding. A double front with a half twist. I've often wondered why that hadn't been done before. The obvious reason, it's incredibly difficult.
Podkoapyeva earns a 9.85. We're now in the final rotation of the World Championships, where our top three contenders are just 1/10 of a point apart. Final performance for Lilia Podkoapyeva comes on the vault competition, and she is our leader coming into this round.
She might just be one vault away from being the new world all-around champion. The pressure's not entirely off. Remember, they average the score 2 vaults, so she has to do it one more time. But she could do it.
This is a similar style vault like Svetlana Horkina, half turn on, but she does a front flip off, and then the half turn in the second part of the rotation, and a good landing.
Very difficult vault. It's worth a 10.0, which will help that score.
She keeps really good form on it.
As always.
See the half turn, the front somersault in the pike position, and then another half turn. What a talent.
That first vault earned a 9.762.
I can only imagine what's going through her mind. I know she's concentrating on the vault, but there's no way she doesn't sense this feeling of being world champion. Another vault, even better, just for good measure. That should do it. Oh. I know most people think it's the medal and the title that these gymnasts are after, but it's such a personal victory to hit every single routine at the World Championships.
For the last several years, she's just been right on the cutting edge, but she's been overshadowed by Shannon Miller, by the Romanian women, by the Russian gymnasts.
And she's never quite put it all together in one competition. She finally has, and I think that's what the tears are for.
The vault 9.837 guarantees her a medal.